Again, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown changing a play in a big moment. That's odd, Like my dad heard that when I was having a conversation about my dad. He was like, "Oh my gosh, if I ever did that, I mean, I really think Bill Parcells would pull me off the field that second." He goes, "Man, Joe Montana and Tom Brady, they'd be benched too. They couldn't do that to Bill Walsh or Bill Belichick. Like, that's a little crazy. That is, that says a little something there about the quarterback and the control the coach has. Then the body language on the field is fair to be dissected as well. It's one thing for the owner to be in the box looking like that, but it's another thing when the other 53 guys on the football team look like that the whole game too. I mean, it's pretty apparent. Again, superstar leader quarterback, everybody just the whole game. Nobody does anything. It's always slumped shoulders, shaking a head. Nothing there at all. And that's what I think is also concerning, is that there was no player or person that was trying to revitalize. You got there, Dallas Goedert, he's mad. He's going, "Hey, I was open on that play. You threw the ball, the jump ball to Devontae Smith that we didn't get the touchdown or first down on." There was discontent everywhere. And that's what is going to be concerning to Lurie, I think, as he thinks about this and unpacks it more in his brain.
On that point, let's rewind to Monday night after the loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 32-9. Lane Johnson, one of the best players on the team, he was talking about this issue that you just raised, the body language, the bad demeanor that sends a very strong message to everyone paying attention, specifically the opposition. Have a listen.
There's definitely times, even when you look out the course of the season, what I tell my guys, the O-line, no matter what the scoreboard is, you play, no slopping, no clapping your hands, no sulking after bad plays. You go up to the line of scrimmage like nothing happened, like a robot. And, I think something that's needs to be addressed, as far as concerning next season. You don't want to give your opponents anything. They see on film, sulking, bad body, all this stuff. You can't give your opponents anything.
And he's right, because it's one of the realities of competitive sports, specifically football, when there's so much physicality and emotion and will into it. That's why I think you and I push back a little bit on the effort to turn it all into numbers and formulas and analytics.
Exactly.
It's not conducive. At a certain level, it's not conducive to numbers and formulas and analytics. It's about stuff that can't be quantified.
Exactly.
It's about that feeling that you get when you're looking across the line of scrimmage at somebody that's gotten the better of you in the past. What am I going to do now? Am I going to cower or am I going to stand up? Am I going to win this rep after losing the last 5? What am I going to access within me to do better than I've done? How am I going to act after he maybe beats me the next time on a play? Those are all things that, and I don't care if I piss off the analytics crowd. We do it from time to time. They'd say, "Oh, we got a formula for that too." Bullshit, you got a formula for that too. There's no formula for heart. There's no formula for will. There's no formula
for the feeling on the ceiling, that sideline, that we got momentum. Like, ooh, I could feel it.
Exactly.
And they're cowering under the pressure, and they're scared of us. I can see it in their eye, and on the field, I can feel it. But Johnny Nerd, who's punching a calculator upstairs, thinks his freaking stupid-ass formula, he knows more. And even though he's never been on a field or had these feelings, understands it, he's going to tell the head coach, hey, coach, I punched it in the calculator, and it says to go for it. And the coach is like, "Yeah, but our team's scared right now, and they're beating the shit out of us." It doesn't matter. The calculator says it. Like, kiss my ass with all that crap. Like, seriously. It's bull crap, and a lot of the good coaches, they know how to take in the balance of that, like you're saying.
Every once in a while, there'll be like a 1-minute clip of the show that somebody puts on social media, and it just becomes whatever it becomes.
Yes.
Most recently, it was actually a good thing. They had a clip of us talking about the Miami Dolphins throwback uniforms in a very positive way for a change. Let's see what happens with
that
some
one?
of the stuff that we've just said over the past couple of minutes. But look, we believe this. At some point, somebody's got to stand up for what's real. They've completely turned not completely, but they're trying to turn a game that is inherently physical and emotional and borderline spiritual into numbers.
Yes.
It just doesn't work. There's a place for it. Not saying ignore it altogether, but it can't be the thing that's getting piped into the left ear of Kevin Stefanski while he's trying to figure out what to do next on offense. You got to allow your coaches to understand what's going on in the moment, and you got to be able to take the pulse of the team. And you got to know, do we think this play is going to work? Not because the analytics say under these circumstances it makes sense to go for it. Do we think we can make this play work in this circumstance? Do we have a play we like, and can our guys win this play? That's what matters. And that's where the demeanor and the body language and how the game is going and how your line is blocking and how your receivers are running their routes and whether they're catching the ball or not and how your quarterback's throwing it that night, that moment, that place, those conditions. There's no formula for that. Anyway, we didn't plan to go off on it.
It's always good, though. It's always good.
Rant.
A good anti-analytics rant is good.
Well, what drives me crazy is we've gotten to the point where it's just red light, green light. There's not even a discussion of what goes into the analytics.
No.
And every freaking time they put that thing up on the ABC, ESPN screen, the analytics are always go. It's always go in an NFL game.
And there's never a go, let's go back and look at all the ones we said go, and actually it was wrong and it didn't work out. There's never a reanalyze our analytics wrongness. That's the other thing, too. It's just go. And you're exactly right. And it all becomes down to one thing, because this is the other part of the issue, in my opinion, is coaches in front of the podium after the game, right? When you say we were just going for it and we're being aggressive and trying to win the game, reporters have a hard time coming up with a follow-up. And that's, to me, been, you've heard me make fun of that. We're just aggressive. We're being aggressive. And it's like now a reporter's like, well, I don't know what else to say. Right. And then that's where guys in the room got to start like looking and go, well, hey, it was 4th and 5 against the best defense in football. And you guys didn't really do anything all day. Why did you do it there? Why did you go? Why be aggressive there? Why did you think? And that's, to me, where they've gotten away with it. And that's where I think the coaches have bought into it because, going for it is never questioned. You get if you punt or do something like that, it doesn't work out. Whoa, those questions are a lot harder to answer after. But going for it, nothing can be. I'm trying to win. So there's nowhere else to go with it. And I think that's part of the problem as well.
And the whole analytics thing, I think, makes it easier for coaches to get by with just saying we're being aggressive.
Yeah.
Being aggressive.
Yeah.
It combines with the analytics, which are always aggressive, which are always go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. All right, we got to go. We got to take a break. When we return, the Patriots go forward with a new head coach for the first time in 24 years. Bill Belichick out, Gerard Mayo in. We'll discuss that next here on PFT. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.